Perfect. Yeah, so we're all good with the recording. It is not taking up much space at all, so I got plenty of space, and we're good to go on. So, uh, just a little recap before we get back into it entirely. I am currently playing Fighting Fantasy. It is a choose-your-own adventure book made in the early 80s, and it is a big inspiration for a lot of FromSoft like enemies and I think even some of the world design things. Definitely enemy designs. This is the very first Fighting Fantasy book called The Warlock of Firetop Mountain, and we're doing pretty good. We're pretty decently far into it. As you can see, my map is right here, like right behind me. Yeah, so we've come in here. We actually did all of these rooms. I haven't skipped any rooms yet. These little door symbols. I also have my character sheet here, as you can see, with some notes and things. This is my equipment list and my stats. I'm not going to go back over what all the stats and everything does. If you missed that at the beginning, it's not a problem. We'll just go over it when we get there. But right now, I am in my map. I have just went this way, where 18 is. I'm going that way because there was this like weird little narrow passage I just got finished with that I would like to figure out what it is, and that's the only way I can kind of see what's there. Like I was forced to turn back because it got too narrow. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. So you walk westwards along the passageway. After 50 meters or so, you turn towards northwards. Okay. So looks like I'm not gonna figure out what the hell that thing was. Oops. Here we go. So, turns northwards. 2 or 3 paces up the passage, you hear a crumbling beneath your feet. You try to leap back as your ground gives way. Oh no. Let's draw like a little, like, say that's a trap. A little trap there. You hear the crumbling beneath your feet. You try to leap back as the ground gives way. Test your luck. So my luck currently is 8. So I have to roll 2 die. I'm not entirely set up for this. Everything's still a work in progress entirely on the stream, but again, if you're just joining me, I don't have a hand cam set up for this. I will do that next time, I think. But yeah, I roll 2d6 and add them, well, actually with my luck, sorry. I'm rolling 2d6 and trying to get under what my current luck is, which is 8. So I need to roll 2 dice and get under an 8 to win this Test Your Luck battle. I got an 8. So let's see what that says. Okay. I'm not sure, so we're on 18, so I'm going to put like a little asterisk there for now, just to show that's where I am, because I'm going to need to check what happens when you test your luck and match. If the number rolled is equal to or less than. So if it's equal to, I'm lucky. So I got lucky. That's good. Another thing that happens when you, quote, test your luck in this game is you lose a luck. So the more you rely on your luck, the harder it becomes later. So we'll mark that out. Currently have 7. I do have a Potion of Fortune, which will boost my luck back up. Haven't needed that yet. We'll hold off for now. If you're lucky, you manage to leap backwards quickly enough before a pit opens. If you're unlucky, you're too slow and you fall over 2 meters down into the pit. Lose 1 stamina point. If you're lucky, you'd better return to the junction. Turn to 261. If you were unlucky, turn to 348. 261? Interesting, because 261's not on my map, so I would expect to, like... Well, maybe not, I guess. Because you're coming at it from a different direction if I'm coming back this way, so... I guess that makes sense. 261. In fact, I'm going to put it on my map as 261. One that way with an asterisk, because I would have to not fall, right? Get rid of that, because I don't want to be confused later. So 261. Oop, too far. You reach the junction and continue eastwards, go to 345. Okay, that makes sense, because I do have 345 on my map. 345. You follow the passage eastward for several meters, and then it turns to the north. It just keeps going north. Like, all of the passages just end up turning north. I mean, I guess we're going into a mountain, so I guess that makes some sense. Shortly, you reach another junction, where you may either go straight or turn. Oh, I can go straight or it turns eastward. Okay. So I can go... Let me either go straight on. Okay, so 381 is up. And then if I want to eastwards passage that soon turns north. What the hell? So this one goes north, but there's also an east passage that turns north as well. So it's like that. $3.11. I guess we'll do like a little turn symbol there, because there's no junction, so it just turns. Since everything seems to keep going north no matter what, I think branches to east and west is probably better to go for. It does turn north, but I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm gonna go with 311 though. I think that's where I'm gonna go. Ah! I hate when that happens. The passage ends in a door. Okay, so it ends in a door. But you hear nothing. Turning the handle, you find that the door opens to reveal a large square room. The room is completely bare, but the floor is covered in mosaic tiles. Two shapes stand out on the floor: star-shaped tiles and hand-shaped tiles. A door on the opposite wall is the only way through. Will you... Okay, so it's actually a room with a door for once. So I'm gonna draw a room. So no matter what, I have to go through the room, right? Because it doesn't give me the option of turning around. So I have to go through the room. Question is, do I just walk across the room to the door? That's stupid. No, I'm not gonna do that. Because there's... Why... If that was the case, right? If I could just walk across the room to the door, what's the point of the symbols on the floor, and how in this book would that be different if I just stepped on stars and just stepped on hands, if it didn't matter anyway? So, it's one or the other. It's stars or hands. I'm leaning towards stars because stepping on hands doesn't... I don't know. Stepping on hands, it seems like it'd be like feet or something, but that'd be too... like, obvious. But at the same time, what's the point of stepping on hands? Not that the stars necessarily make any more sense, but at least they're not a body part. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna go 178. I'm gonna go 178. We're gonna go for the stars. Should I put that here? Let me actually. Where'd that go? There it is. Just looking for the artwork. 305. 178 is. Can't draw a star that small. Star. And then 108 is like little hands. So small. Anyway, that's good enough. Good enough hand. Any, I guess. Okay. And then they're all through. So I'm going, like I said, I'm going for 178. So we're gonna go for stars. Where'd that go? I don't like this. You tiptoe precariously across the room to the door on the north wall. You open the door and proceed through it. Turn to 162. Woo! How funny would that be if it's just, it really does not matter at all? That would be funny. But I made it. So, turn to, and make sure I have room up here to go further. Okay. Turn to 162. It's the wrong direction. Passageway ahead runs northward, and you're able to follow it until you reach another junction. Here you may either continue northwards or turn westwards. Okay, so it goes further up until we hit another junction, which goes this way. Which is interesting, because it did definitely say that this didn't go very far before it turned up, and then this still goes forward, so unless this ends somewhere in here, these should connect, I would think. But where'd that go? Where did the thing I was just looking at go? It was 178. Oh, yeah. It scrolled up somehow? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, right. Sorry. I'm a little out of it. 178. Yeah, it's 162 is where it's letting me go. Gotcha. Here we go. So, northwards is 23. And then westwards is 69. Again, like I was saying earlier, everything seems to be going north, seems to be going up. So going laterally seems to be a way of exploring a little better, because everything keeps turning north at some point. Because in the lore, we're going into a mountain, so that makes sense. Let's see. So we're gonna go for 69. Some way along the passage, the corridor bends round to the north, and you follow until you reach another junction. See? Like I said, everything bends north. Okay, so we're just gonna go here. It says junction. Round to the north, and you follow it until you reach another junction. At this junction, you see an arrow cut into the rock pointing towards the north, and you decide to try this direction. I'm confused by the description here. It seems like there's no it says junction, but it doesn't seem. The corridor bends round to the north, and you follow it until you reach the junction. At this junction, you see an arrow cut into the rock pointing towards the north. Okay, but where's the junction? You know what I mean? Like, So I'm gonna go with 245. 4 and just go straight up, because if it's never going to give me the choice to go a different direction here at quote-unquote junction, then what's the point? Like, there's no point anyway, so in drawing a junction, I mean. So I'm just going to go down to 244. Whoa, whoa. Careful. The passage runs north, and ahead of you, you can hear the splashings of an underground river. Ah! We're going to the boat. The passage runs northward, and ahead of you, you can hear the splashing of an underground river. The air becomes cool and fresh, and soon you reach a wide opening of a river bank, but despair as you look across and see no way to the other side. To the east, the river flows through a cave in the rock. You may either sit, rest, and eat provisions, or continue by what seems the only way forward, jumping into the river and swimming downstream. Okay, I don't like either of those options, because one implies I'm just gonna sit here. Well, first of all, I don't want to eat a provision because it doesn't do anything for me right now. I guess we'll do like a river. Going that way. And then there's like a, what did it say? There's like a cave here that it goes into. So the river flows to the east, so it goes this way, I guess. It's a horrible arrow. Oh my god. Goes that way, which is $3.99. I don't like that $3.99 is the one right before the end of the book, because I feel like I'm gonna turn to that and it's gonna be like, yeah, you're dead. You die. You just die. Or I can chill. Let's make like a little... a little campfire, right? And we'll say that's... rest is 143. Dude, I'm not jumping into the river and drowning. So I'm doing 143 even though like it's not gonna do anything for me. So I'm gonna use a provision and go 143. I don't like either option, I'm gonna be honest. You squat on the sandy bank. As you prepare your meal, you notice a movement in the sand a couple of meters to your left. The movement becomes quite turbulent, and you spring to your feet, sword at the ready. Suddenly, a large, tubular head breaks through the surface. Apparently, okay, sorry. Twists around in the air and picks up your scent. The smooth, segmented body of a giant sandworm rears up and sways in your direction. As it does so, a large orifice with short, spiky teeth opens in what must be its head. You must do battle with this creature. Ah, okay. So maybe I wouldn't have died, but I'm about to mess this worm up though. Whoa. Ah, man, I keep forgetting it. Let's zoom out. Okay. 7 and 7 is pretty high. I mean, the attack damage doesn't matter, but the stamina is it's gonna take a long time to kill this thing. I mean, I'm gonna attack it. I have to do 3 rounds and then I can escape, but... but you lost if I go down river, I don't get to eat the provisions, but I lose it anyway. But it doesn't matter, because I'm not getting anything from the vision. Anyway, it rolled double ones. I always roll the creature first. Yeah. Anyway. It got double ones. I got a 1 and a 2, but my skill is 12, and it's a 7. So it got a total of 9, and I got a total of 15. So it takes... So I'm just trying to figure out if I want to use a luck point or not. I don't think so. I don't think I'll... I mean, maybe once it's down to 3, we'll see if it does damage to me or stuff. But I don't think yet I want to use a point. So I'm going to roll for it again. It got a 6. Plus 7 is going to be 13. I can't lose this because I have a score of 12. I got a 5, which gives me 17. So that knocks it down to 3. Call it the GSW, Giant Sandworm. Okay, rolls again. It got a 10 this time, so I got a 17. So it's definitely possible it can do damage to me. If I roll fairly low here, which I did. I only rolled a 3, which gives me a 15. It got a 17, so it does damage to me. Yeah, that's the first damage I've gotten. The thing is, that's actually kind of cool. Like, that's actually fine, because as long as I kill this thing, I have used a provision but haven't eaten it yet, from the way it's written. So I'll be able to restore this anyway. So, go down to 19 stamina. It rolls again and gets a, gets a 9, so it's at 16. It's possible again I can take damage from this thing if I roll low. And I did again. I rolled 2, so I got a 14 and it got a 16. So it's gonna do stamina damage to me again. I could escape at this point because it's been 3 turns, but I'm not going to because, again, this is the only damage I've taken thus far at all. And it's because I rolled a 1 and a 2 and then a 1 and a 1, so. It rolled 7 that time, so it's got a 14. It's possible that we'll both miss each other if I roll 2 1s, but otherwise I can't lose. Of course, I rolled an 11 that time. Am I gonna use a luck point? No, because I think it just got lucky before, so it's down to 1 point. I probably should have used a luck point because it just got a 10. So it's got a 17 total. So unless I get I need to get a 5 to dodge, 6 to hit. Okay, I got a 10, so it hits. And excuse me, 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Thanks for bearing with me. Like I said before, I'm still getting over the ends of COVID. Okay. So, rip. Ooh. I still got a bit of a cough, so I apologize. Ooh. Recovering from just having a coughing fit. Oh, man. Anyway, we killed the giant sandworm, so if you win, turn to page, or turn to 44. Okay, that makes sense. Go to 44. If I can find it. Oh, hey, here's that artwork I wanted to look at before, so just remember that we need to go to page 44. I wanted to look at this because this is actually... I wanted to look at all of the artwork that we come across, and we did come across this one, so... It's wild. It really reminds me of Dungeon Crawl Classics stuff, but I guess more accurately, Dungeon Crawl Classics reminds me of this. But it really reminds me of some of like the wizard pictures, where like Dungeon Crawl Classics, if you're not familiar, it's a tabletop RPG But magic is really like dangerous and can have like permanent effects and like kind of mess you up. Like it can like turn your skin blue or like make you grow tentacles or like all kinds of weird stuff. And there's some artwork in the book that looks very similar to this for that. And again, I know I've said it already, but I really like this like old school like RPG artwork. It's really neat. Um anyway, what number? I said remember. You didn't remember. Where was I? Right, it was 143 was the giant worm, and then it was something else. Here we are. 44. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm getting into the stream anyway, huh? Alright, cool. So, I stopped for provisions and just got attacked by a big worm. And that's the only good that came of it. In fact, I don't think I'm gonna be able to, with the one provision, to fully heal myself. I think it only goes up by 2, is that right? Oh, it restores 4. Okay, cool. So that does get me back. Oh god, that does get me back up to max stamina. So here we go. All right. Okay. And now we need to go to 399. I still don't love that 399 is where we have to go to, because there's only 400 in the total book, and it makes me think that I'm gonna die. The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. You're washed along through a narrow opening. And out onto a large cavern with banks on both sides. The current washes you onto the south bank. Okay, a large cavern. So it goes this way. And then into like a... So let's say there's a little cave here, and the river comes out, and it's like a big cavern, kind of like this, and it gets onto the south bank. So 218. Okay, so I'm on the south bank. Let me scroll that over a little bit so it's not quite behind the chat thing. There we go. So I gotta go to 218. I feel like for a first run, we're doing really well. Like, I could see if you like rolled like a 1 or something on your skill and ended up with like 7, how this would be very difficult. But I rolled a 6, so I got max. So I feel like it's a little easier for me so far. Okay. What? Oh, 218, not 212. I was like, what are you talking about, parchment? You're on the south bank of the underground river facing across its black depths. There appears to be 4 ways of crossing. Okay, so you're on the south bank of the underground river facing across its black depths. There seems to be 4 ways of crossing. To your left, okay, to your left, there is a bell, like a little bell, I guess. 2 gold pieces. There's a small raft. Okay. Let me zoom in here actually. Okay. So there's like a little. That's worse. Okay, so Bell is 2 gold. Two gold. It's so let's say this is 3. There's a small raft in front of you. Okay. Right. Raft. I know you can't read that, but it's fine. With a long stick resting beside it, you could punt across the river. Okay, so that's 3. Let me go back. So that's 386 for the raft. Okay. A rickety old bridge crosses to the right. So let's say there's a little bridge here. Okay. Bridge. And that's bridge is 209. And then swim is, I don't have 2 gold, man. Ferry service. I mean, just say it's rickety. It's gonna be a luck check, I'm guessing. What's my luck currently? 7. So I'd have to meet or beat luck on 2. Oh, hey, I didn't realize there's the artwork here. This is cool. Oh, that kind of bell. I don't know why I was thinking of like a concierge bell. That is a rickety bridge. I'm not gonna lie. I'm curious. I don't know how fast the river's running. If it's running fast, I wouldn't punt it because like you're just gonna get washed downstream. I wouldn't swim for the same reason. So, and I can't afford the gold. So I guess I'd take the luck check with the. Here's the question: do I take one of my fortune potions before I do this? Which would take my luck up to 10, which would make this a lot easier to roll. It wouldn't be just like a toss-up. It would be pretty easy. That would take me down to only 1 use of my fortune. And my luck is pretty low, but I don't know that I want to go much lower than 7 in luck because... Yeah, because it's going to make every roll harder, because testing your luck is always done with 2 dice. So, anytime you go, whenever you go below 7, the bell curve is, yeah, you're gonna lose a lot there. So, yeah, I think my best idea is to take a fortune potion or one of the drafts off of it, go up to 10 luck, and take the bridge. In fact, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So with the fortune potion, as we read before, what happens when you take it? Let me make sure I can take a potion whenever I want. For one, I'm pretty sure I can, but I wanna check. So I'm just gonna make note of what number I'm on. Let's see. Equipment and potions. These potions may be taken any time during your adventure. To take a measure of the potion will restore. Okay, cool. Perfect. So here we are. So yeah, I know I should talk to the ferryman at some point, but I only have 1 gold, and I have nothing else I can. Like, I can't give him another gold or anything. So, like, I can't sell anything. So, I think my best bet is to do just like I was saying. So, we're gonna go. This will go down to 1 out of 2, and this is gonna go up to 10. So that'll go up to 10 luck, and then yeah, we're gonna risk the bridge, which is 209. The timbers of the bridge are rotting and decaying from years of neglect. A single plank snaps under your Oh, it's just the scan. I was like, under your toot? I was very confused. Under your foot. Oh, it's not even a luck roll. Oh, god dang it. Okay. It's not even a luck roll. But I'm so glad I did that, because 7 was like, it's getting low for luck. When I logicked it out, like with the bell curve, it's definitely. I don't even know if it's a bell curve. I guess it's a distribution curve. Yeah. So I gotta roll 1 die. A 6 sends you splashing into the river below. A roll of 1 to 5 means you regain your footing, turn to 47. I got a 1! Yay! So we got a 47. 47. In the middle of the river, the bridge swings to and fro as it strains to take your weight. The handrail comes away suddenly as you lean on it. Roll 1 die. A 6 sends you plunging into the river below. Turn to 158. A 1 to 5 means you regain your balance. Go on. Turn to 298. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh my god, that scared me. The 5 on this die looked like a 6 for a second. Freaked me out. So I got a 5, which is 298. Ah! Keep accidentally moving my windows around. 298. I'm guessing there's 1 more. The bridge is slippery from splashing of the water. At one point, you slip on a tuft of wet moss covering the timbers. Roll 1 die. Sorry. Roll 1 die. A roll of 6 means you slip from the bridge to the water below and start swimming for the nearest bank. Turn to 86. Hey, it is taking me to a different one, so it seems to be keeping up with the fact that I'm closer to the other bank. So hopefully, because I passed 2, if I fail this one, it's easier to get to the other bank, because I'm like 2/3 of the way there. But we'll see. So roll 1 die. A roll of 6 means a slip. Anything else is lucky, and I make it to the bank. Okay, we got a 2. We managed to hold on. Whew. Okay, I'm so glad that worked. So I gotta go to 7. You are on the north bank of the fast-flowing river in a large underground cavern. Turn to 214. All right. Uh, 214. Facing northwards, the rock face is smooth and glistens with moisture. Moss of many different hues grows on the surface. There's an eerie silence, punctuated only by the splashings of the river as it flows behind you. You have 3 options. A passage runs northwest. Oh, sorry. Weird. I didn't realize I was doing that. I wasn't even touching the drawing tablet. There we go. So, it goes northwest. There's a passage that runs northwest, so like this way. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second again. Oh, that cough just isn't going away. Sorry about that. Okay. Oh, I just realized you can't actually see all of my map. Sorry about that. It's not good anyway. So there is a door here, which is 104, and then there's a passageway. It says that goes like this. Okay, and it says that is 271 to go that way. Another passage runs along the river eastwards to follow along this river bank. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second here. I'm confused by how selection works in this freaking thing. That's what I want to do is move that, but let's do it down here. Grid. What? Oh my god, I cannot write. Bridge 209, and then we'll just get rid of that. The reason I'm doing this is because it says there's a passageway. I don't know if I actually read that part, but it says there's a passageway to the east along the river. Sorry about that, I had another cough. And then this one is 99 if I want to go that way. Yeah, we're going through a door. Like we always go through the doors. That cough doesn't go away. I might have to stop soon. I was gonna go for like probably another hour, but like I said before, I'm just getting over COVID, so I've got some cough, some congestion going on, so I apologize if I go quiet for a few seconds. Hopefully I go quiet. I'm muting my mic. Anyway. So, yeah, we're going through the door. We're always going through the doors. We're going for 104. Again, that's the wrong direction. So, 104. Ah, I don't like the look at that. Okay. You find yourself in a short, narrow passageway with a door ahead to the north. You try this door. Bro. Like, why? It's like they had to get to the number 400. Like they were contractually obligated to have 400 options. And they're like, oh, I'm so sorry. And they're like, well, let's just lead some directly to others so that we can get there. Okay. Whoa. Wrong button. Oh, it's because I'm clicking the wrong button. Stop it. Okay, there we go. So it says this goes up like that, and then there's another door. So I mean, like, why? Okay, 49. And it actually, like, I would say it might actually be, like, a contractually obligated thing to, like, get a certain amount of options. But this is the first one. I'm sure they didn't really have strict, like, formatting contract stuff yet. The door squeezes open on rusty hinges. The room is dark and your eyes begin to adjust themselves as you close the door behind you. You hear a snuffling in the room, but before you can react, a blow to your head knocks you senseless. Lose 2 stamina. Turn to page 122. What the hell? I didn't even get a chance. Alright. Good thing I took that, or I ate that provision earlier, eh? So, turn to page 1. Again, like, this is like, don't get me wrong, I'm really enjoying this. This is really cool. But just from like I mean, this is from the 80s, so like this is like, what, 40 years old at this point? Like, you could have written 104 to include 49 and then also included 122 if you wanted, if you were designing it that way. It's not a big deal at all. It's just something I'm noticing. There we go. Oh, man. Okay, you awake with a throbbing head and look around. The room is about 8 meters square, with doors to the north and south. Okay, I woke up, so I'm gonna, like... I'm gonna draw this somewhere else. So... Because... it doesn't say that it's, like, connected to the same spot. So I'm gonna draw it down here. So I'm going to say 122. And then it says there's a big square room, hey? Right? With doors to the north and south. I just woke up, so I'm not sure how I know which direction is north and south, but that's fine. You have been dumped into the southwest corner, so I'm over here. You can see that, right? Yeah, over here. Standing motionless in the center of the room are 4 men. At least they appear to be men. Their skin is gray, a greeny gray color. Their clothes are tattered and torn, and they are all staring vacantly at the ceiling. One carries a club, one carries a scythe, one an axe, and one a pick. They are ignoring you completely. Well, what was this guy? What was this dude? This guy. So these 4 are standing here. This one's got a club, scythe, axe, and a pick. And then this dude's got a sword and is, like, posted up in the corner. I don't trust this one. Okay. They are ignoring you completely. Around the room are various peasant-style weapons. Pitchforks, axe handles, pointed sticks, etc. 1 or 2 shields, and several barrels. In the northeast corner is a human corpse with a sword in one hand and a shield in the other. You move your hand up to your head and feel for signs of blood, and you are relieved to find that you are not bleeding. But as your hand moves, the strange creatures in the center of the room turns their eyes towards you. Do you try to talk to them, jump to your feet and charge them with your sword, scramble for the exit through the south door? Okay, so I am here. And there's 4 thingies here, and then dude with his, like, corpse with a sword, and then, like, various barrels and things. So, unless I strictly know that they're enemies, I usually don't like just charging ahead and attacking things. In RPGs, depending on the character, I guess. But this character, I feel like, would at least try to talk to them, because the thing with the, like, crazy dude in the room earlier really really helped. Honestly, like, it was a big help for getting through the portcullis, because who knows which one I would have pulled if I didn't, like, I would have just randomly chosen, I guess. Their skin is a greeny gray, and their clothes are tattered and torn. Yeah, so I guess we're gonna try to talk to them. I mean, I could scramble through the door, but again, I didn't come here to be a coward. So, 268. Although I'm not gonna change my mind, but let's see. Attack is 282. Talk is 268. And then is 13. Okay, so we're gonna talk to him. We're gonna 268. Okay. Their vocabulary is limited to a series of moans and groans. They appear not to be intelligent at all. Furthermore, your conversation merely serves to attract their attention to you. They grip their weapon and it looks as though you will have to fight them. However, there's a slim chance that you could make it to the door you came in through. Oh. Okay, so this is attached to where I was before. So, because I came in through that door. I assumed I got knocked out, right? And, like, I might have got drugged somewhere, so I didn't know if it was connected. If you have resigned yourself to a battle, go to 282. Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, I was gonna say, why is this an option? But, I mean, for roleplay purposes, I guess that makes sense. Like, because, I mean, that's what I did, right? Is talk to them, even though I have to use one of the other two choices. Oh, sorry, you can't see the number there. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna resign myself to a battle because I'm not gonna run away because I want to get through this room. Like, there's 4 guards in here, so there's got to be something on that other side of the room. And it's the only thing like in this central chamber, right? Like, because there's 2 other passages that they lead away from this chamber. So, yeah, I'm gonna attack. Go to 282. Okay. 4 zombies shuffling towards you are mindless. 4 creatures shuffling towards you are mindless zombies. Their vacant eyes suggest that their actions are controlled by a will which is not their own. You are still too dizzy to think properly, but you must act quickly. The first zombie reaches you and prepares to swing his club. You must fight him. If you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points and turn to face the other 3. Okay, good to know. So that means I can use 2 luck points in this fight for free. Yeah. Okay, sick. Okay, looks like we're gonna need to start clearing out this area. Oh man, okay. Give me just a second to do some adjusting here. Whoops. I accidentally hit the erase button. See, this is what I was talking about. This is why my layers are messed up, so I gotta fix that for next time. I'll try to have all these issues ready for the next stream, which might be tomorrow. Depends on how I'm feeling after today, because with the cough and everything, I'm not. And talking for like 4 hours, I'm not sure if my voice is gonna be up for it tomorrow. But I would love to stream tomorrow. Not sure I'll continue this because there's some other stuff I want to do. which I'll probably discuss at the end of the stream. But there's some games and stuff I want to play, and obviously, like I said at the start of the stream, my plan, like long term for this channel, is to learn to do art and like VTubing from scratch, just like the name suggests. I want to learn to do art. Like, I want to learn to draw, which is why I got this tablet, and trying to learn Krita a little bit. And eventually I want to learn to do some 3D modeling with like Blender and various things to like make my own models. And I would like to learn how to rig eventually. I kind of want to like, as like sort of a showcase of learning these skills as like a normal like person. Like just somebody that doesn't have a lot of creative background. I want to see truly how hard it is, because we've all heard like how expensive rigs and models are, and I think VTubing and this kind of thing is really an opportunity to like, sorry I'm blabbering here, but I think it's really an opportunity to like kind of show another side of yourself, or like explore another side of yourself. But some people who are interested might be really put off by how expensive and difficult things are. So that's my plan, is like to see how truly difficult and things are to learn from the beginning, and I want to show that to you guys along the way. And I'll be putting stuff on YouTube and stuff, more edited, hopefully, over time. But anyway, let's fight some zombies. Okay. Perfect music for zombie fighting, I think. Size this maybe a little bit. Alright, so you have 7 and 6. And again, I can use 2 luck points for free here because I'm at max luck, but they give me 2 after I defeat the zombie, so... as always, I'm rolling for the zombie first. The zombie rolled a 5, plus 7 is 12. That means I will definitely hit, but I'll roll anyway. 4, 9, which is plenty to hit. I am going to roll for luck for this guy, though, so I need to roll 2 die and get under 10, which will let me do an extra damage. So, let's see here. I did. I rolled a 5. So... perfect. That means this guy gets 3 damage done to him. Roll again. They got a 6, which is only 11. Means I automatically hit, but I'll roll again. I got a 10, which is plenty. And again, I'm going to do a luck point, but this time it'll be 9 instead of 10, because I, quote, tested my luck before. I got a 7, so it does do enough damage to kill this guy. Rip. And if I'm doing proper bookkeeping, I should come up here and make note, but I used 2 luck points, fought the zombie, won, and it says here, if you defeat the first zombie, add 2 luck points and turn to face the other 3. So, yeah, so I got... yeah, anyway, so I'm back up to max of 10, but here's a question. I don't know if it made entirely clear. When it says face each in turn, does it mean like face one down until it's dead, then turn to the other? Or is it like I've been doing, which I like better and is more similar to how another game I've been playing recently called 2D6 Dungeons works. Which is how I'm going to continue to do it, but I'm not 100% sure if that's exactly how you're supposed to do it. But I think it is, otherwise it would list them separately like it did with the first zombie, I think. So, anyway. Let's scroll on down to here, and we'll mark in for these zombies. This is a 6 and a 6, and that's the, we'll say ZS for that. 6 and a 6 for ZP, and a 6 and a 5 for the ZA. Alright, let's start with ZS. Roll. They get a 5, a 6, which is 11, is lower than my natural skill, but I'll roll anyway. Got a 7. Okay, so that does 2 damage. I'm not gonna use any luck for this one. The only reason I did it before was just for speed's sake. I don't think I actually need luck for this battle, really, but we'll see. I might later if things start getting a little hairy. It also wouldn't be a bad idea to use it on the zombie with the axe, because it would do 3 damage and let me kill them in 2 turns rather than 3 that it's going to take now. But I don't think it really matters that much. Anyway, on to ZP. They got a 5 plus 6, impossible for me to lose, but I'll roll. I got a 5 plus 12, so that'll do 2 damage to them for 4. That was an accident here, so let me correct that. Oh, let me correct this. This should be 4. Okay, and then ZA. 5 plus 6 is 11. I can't lose, but I got an 8 anyway. And then they will take 2 damage, which will take them down to 3. Go back to ZS. They got a 4. I can't lose. I got double 6s, and that's why I'm rolling for myself, because I don't really believe in the luck of the dice or anything, but you know, it's always funny to be like, dang, I could have used that roll on something that was actually useful. Okay, so ZP. Oh, they got a good roll. They got a 10 plus 6 for 16, which means if I roll less than 4, I take damage. But I rolled a 6, so I do damage, which will take them down to 2 as well. That's a 2. Don't worry about it. Oh no! Okay, they rolled a 6, 2 6s. So ZA has done as a 18, which means I have to roll a 7 to be able to win this. I rolled an 8. Okay, cool. Question is if I want to use a luck point to test my luck and try to do an extra damage. I don't think so, honestly, because they just did their max at 2 6s, and it was not hard for me to win anyway. So I don't think they're actually going to ever do damage to me. Alright, back to ZS. They got an 8 plus 6 for 14. We could technically miss each other if I rolled 2 1s, but I got a 10, so they're dead. Next one got a 7, so they're at 11. No, sorry, 13. I got a 4, but that's still more than they got, so they're dead. And last but not least, got a 10, so I could technically take damage here. They got a 16, I got a 4, so I also got a 16, which means we miss each other. This dude's actually hanging on. He rolls again and got double 6s. He's got 18. Ah! Okay, I got an 8. Okay. I got a 20. And they got a 60. Alright. Or 18, sorry. Rip. Perfect. We've done it. If you defeat all 4, turn to 115. Can do. Ooh, maybe. 115. The poor wretches lying dead at your feet almost look happy to be relieved of the burden of life. But as you look down at them, you sense that you are not the only one to know of their deaths. Looking around the room, you may investigate the weapons lying on the ground, go over to the dead body in the northeast corner, or check the barrels. Um, investigate the weapons lying on the ground, or lying around. It said they were all peasant weapons. And I didn't hear of any swords. If one of them's gonna have, if there is gonna be a magic sword, it's gonna be the body that's holding the sword. So that's my bet. I think maybe the barrels, I might be able to get some provisions or something. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to the dead body in the corner, because I want to know what's up with that. It might make me fight something else, but that's okay. So we're going to 313. You check over the body. The poor wretch was obviously caught in the same way that you were, but his weaker skull shattered under the club's blow. He wears a suit of leather armor no better than you own, holds a wooden shield on one wrist, and clutches a steel-banded sword in the other hand. In his pocket are 8 gold pieces, and around his neck is a silver crucifix. You may take any 2 of these items you wish. Write them on your equipment list and turn to 221. Also add 1 luck and 1 skill point. No, I can't go above maximum skill. Unless it specifically says. Okay. And I don't need skill point anymore. Huh. Interesting. Any 2 of these items. I don't know what a wooden shield does for me. It doesn't seem to do anything. It says clutches a steel-banded sword. I think I'm gonna take the gold pieces and the silver crucifix if I'm being honest. I don't think I need, like, I don't think I necessarily need a magic sword to give me 1 extra skill right now. Even if it is magic, and having 9 gold pieces is way better than having 1. So I got 9 gold now, and I mean, I could take the sword over the silver crucifix. But the fact that there's a silver crucifix makes me think that there's like a vampire or something I can maybe use that against later. So it seems like a more niche but like specialized piece of equipment. So I'm gonna do that. I don't need this anymore. Oh, what happened? There we go. Anyway, make sure I got my point back. Turn to 220. Sorry, Here's a question. Is gold considered a piece of equipment, or do I get another one of those? Hasn't this song played like 6 times? Heck. There we go. Anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that gold counts as a piece of equipment. But it might be possible that I could take the shield or whatever. But it's fine. 221 is where I go next. Too far. Gotcha. Which did I write down first on my equipment list? I did write the gold down first, to be fair. 110. It's gonna be... Oh, no, I should have... Oh, God. Okay. I feel like this is bad. I feel like it's gonna be like cursed gold or something. So we'll go to 110. The only reason I wrote the gold before the silver crucifix is because it was listed first. You are now 8 gold richer, and you also find another 2 gold pieces in his boot, hidden there for safety. Turn to 319. Hey! Now we got 11 gold. Uh, 319. It's gonna be like, what did you write down second on your... To find this... The secret of the second item you have collected, turn to 221 and investigate. If you have already investigated both of... Oh, okay, it's just telling me to... It's telling me to circle back, basically. 221. See... Now that's smart design. They're reusing a previous passage so they don't have to keep like they don't have to keep listing it for multiple things. Like that's actually smartly written. So the crucifix 170. Wrong way every time. The crucifix is solid silver and worth 4 gold pieces. Record this. 4G. Okay. So we're not going to record that as gold, but yeah. Record this on your adventure sheet. Go to 319. Which I think is the if you've already done both. Yeah, see, with the 2 items having just the 2 entries, or like, well, 2 callback entries, like one that like makes you circle back, and yeah, I think that's smartly written to take up less space, which they might not have needed to do if they didn't, like I was saying before, if they didn't just add superfluous stuff in, which again is not at all a big deal. A noise startles you, prompting you to leave the room quick. I just killed 4 zombies. What are you talking about? Why do I care? You walk up and investigate the north door. Let's switch back to the map. So we're gonna go investigate the north door because we know this goes to river. So turn to 205. The door opens and you find yourself in a dark crypt. Is this it? Yeah. Nice. Okay. Dark crypt of some kind. The room is very large. At one end is an altar. Okay. The room is very large. Ignore that corner. The room is very large. At one end is like an altar. So there's like an altar over here. And various coffins. Okay, so there's coffins. That one's for a short guy. Strolling about the room, there's a door behind you in the south wall and also one of the west wall. So, yeah, if I go... If you want to investigate the room further, turn to... Okay. So there's a west wall. There's one in the west wall over here, which is 254. And then the room itself is 250. Wait, what? Oh, I wrote down the wrong one here. Oh, I guess I can actually erase this one. Alright, this goes to, what did I say? 380? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna investigate the room. So we're gonna go to 254. The silence is deadly. Oh no. Okay. The silence is deadly. Sorry. Silence is deadly. A slow drip startles you as you creep around the coffins. The altar is ornately carved and studded with jewels. Beautifully woven drapes hang from the walls, although they are threadbare in places. There are 3 coffins in the room. A creaking noise makes you whirl around, and light coming from your lantern falls on the largest coffin. It's opening. As you watch, a tall man with a white face sits upright. His eyes open and fall upon you. His expression changes from one of tranquility to one of abject hate. His eyes open, and a terrifying hiss comes from his throat. His teeth are wolf-like. He beckons you over. Do you approach him as he wishes? Draw your sword and prepare to fight. Reach into your bag for another means of attack, or run for the west door. Reach into your bag for another means of attack. He's a freaking vampire, dude. What did I say? He's getting silver crucifix in the face. Let's do it. So that's gonna be 279. This should be right down here. The creature you're facing is a vampire. You have various lines of attack. Your sword will do little real damage. A crucifix will hold him at bay, but will not kill him. If you have either of these, you may use it as you get through the west door. Oh, okay. If you are determined to kill the vampire, you must overpower it and drive a wooden stake through its heart. If you have a wooden stake and wish to try to kill the vampire, turn to 17. If you have none of these, draw your sword and turn to 333. Well, it looks like I can't kill him, because I don't have a wooden stake. You know what? In that previous room, I bet if you looked through the barrels or at the weapons on the floor, I bet you could find a wooden stake. Instead, I took the crucifix, but it says it'll hold him at bay, but will not kill him. If you have either of these, you may use it to get through. Interesting that. What does it say if you have either of these? Is it talking about the sword and the crucifix? But then why does it say if you have none of these, draw your sword and turn to 333? Huh. Interesting. Anyway, I don't have a wooden crucifix. Or I don't have a wooden stake, so it doesn't matter. I do have a crucifix, so I'll hold him at bay. We'll do 380. So basically all it's gonna do is hold him off, right? So it would have been just like going through the door in the first place, because you can see over here that we could have just went through the door. 380. Okay, you are in a narrow east-west corridor. Okay. Why did I write 380 right in line with it? And I don't even remember what the 122 is from. Okay. We'll write it up here. 380. And then we'll draw a corridor. There we go. Looking... Wait, what? You're in a narrow east-west corridor. Looking westward, you can see a crossroads ahead. You go to the crossroads. Okay. I want to see what it says about the crossroads before I draw it. 37. Standing at the crossroads, you may either go north. Okay. North. West. Okay, so it does keep going. So So when it says crossroads, it's talking about just like a full, like, four-way intersection. So let me go north, which is 366. West, which is 11. And south is 277. What the hell is going to be south, though? Because this is connected to the top of this, so it should like come down and like maybe meet this weird passage. The reason it's drawn down here is because I didn't realize it was connected to the same thing, because I got knocked out and dragged into this room. Anyway. So, like I said before, everything seems to always turn towards the north. So laterally, I feel like is a better move, but south is almost even a more, like, even a better move than that. Because for it to turn back north, you're going to have to go laterally at some point anyway, or you're going to go straight back up the tunnel, which means it's a dead end, which means there's nothing else to explore that way. So, for that reason, I think I'm going to go south to 277. You're in a short passage, which comes to a dead end several meters ahead of you. Okay. You may search for secret passage. Okay. So I can come straight down, and there's like a... I don't want that to be confused with a door. So there's like a thing here. And I'm going to say... secret? Question mark? Is 146. Or you may return to the crossroads and follow the passage to the north. Or turn west. No, I'm gonna search for the secret passage. Like, obviously, why would you even ask? I'm just kidding. But for real though, I'm definitely searching the secret. We all love a good secret room. You find... okay. You find no secret passages. You return to the crossroads and proceed either northwards or west. Like I said, it's if it makes you turn around, then you know you didn't miss anything. I'm just gonna draw a sad face here, because I'm sad that there's no secret room. Okay. So, like I said, we do lateral, then. So we go to 11. That's too far. You follow the passage westward until it turns around a corner to the south. Okay. So we go westward. And it turns around a corner to the south. Just before the bend is a signpost that reads under construction. In front of you is the beginning of a stairway leading down. Only 3 steps have been built so far. A number of shovels, picks, and other tools are lying on the ground by the steps. But as you turn the corner, they suddenly flurried into action and began working on the steps. You are now watching various tools digging and hammering as if they're handled by invisible workers. A humming chant becomes louder, and you recognize it as "Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go." As you stand watching, you start to chuckle. The scene is quite amusing. You sit and watch and even manage to chat to some of the magical tools. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill points while you relax. Turn back to the passage to the crossroads and either go north or south. Okay. I like that. How do we do stairs? What do we say? Like this? God, I can't draw that small. There we go. And there's like a little pickaxe. What else we got? Like a little, like a shovel. Okay, cool. Gain 2 stamina points and 1 skill point. I believe I am down 2 stam, right? I am. So we'll just go back up to our natural state of 21. Have I not tested my luck on anything? I don't think I have, yeah. Okay, and I guess we're going northwards, because that's the only direction to go. Like, these south passages are both dead ends. 1 second. That again? Okay, so let's see. We go 366 for sure. One second. Yeah, so we're going to 366. Let's on down here. Let's see, you're following a passageway which leads ahead to the north. Yeah, I'm aware. Oh, let me switch that back around. After several meters, it bends sharply to the east. You eventually come across a narrow opening in the north wall. Okay, so I'm gonna draw it further up so I can go around this room if it needs to. So it goes like this, and then there's like a little opening, I guess. It didn't call it a junction, so I'm guessing they don't really line up. So it's like here. So 89 is up. And if you continue eastwards, 62 is east. Cool. Alrighty. I did say that lateral move seemed to be the thing, but the thing is, the fact that it says it's a narrow opening in the north wall and doesn't really call it like a passage makes me think that it's going to be like more of a dead end. So I'm gonna go that way. I'm gonna go 89. What did I say? 89? You climb through the opening and find yourself at the top of a narrow staircase leading down. You cautiously descend the stair. Oh. Okay. Great. It's gonna be 286. Point to there. Okay, turn to 286. I don't like going down. What is this? What is this? I know we're not here. What is this? 288 turned into 182. Just all right. What the hell? Okay. The narrow stair. Is it this? No, that's the next one. Okay, go. Narrow staircase is cut into the rock, and there are about 20 steps leading down. At the bottom of the steps, a passageway leads into a large open chamber. Okay. It's a large open chamber. Right. Chamber stinks of putrefying flesh. The smell is so bad that you are tempted to turn back. 3 bodies lie in the chamber. You may either search the bodies or tiptoe quietly through the room. What do you do? Okay. Body. Body. Okay. Doesn't say there's a... Let's see. Nurse staircase could... Bottom of this... Blah, 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 blah. Why would I tiptoe through the room? It doesn't say anything about there being a door on the other side, so... I don't know what the point of tiptoeing through would be. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know what the point of choosing... I guess I'm just gonna roll for it. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. That's not how numbers work. 1 to 2, 3 to 4, and 5 to 6. So the second one. We'll go to the second one. 275. Oh, great! I'm glad I went for that one. Look at this. This is what we've went. Oh, you can't see my mouse again. This guy. The artwork is what I'm trying to show you. Although, there we go. Yeah, this guy is what we just did. So that's great. As you move over towards the second body, you accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. I didn't even look at that one! You accidentally kick the third corpse on the floor. Its eyes flick open and quickly sits up and slashes at you with long, sharp fingernails. Oh, test your luck. Okay, that's not bad. If you are lucky... Oh my god. Okay, fine. I have a stamina... Or I have a... Not stamina. I have a luck of 10 right now, so... I just need to roll below a 10 on this. I do! I rolled a 3. Yay. But that does... bring my... That's a bad 9. That does bring my luck down to 9. And then I need to turn to 230. The creature now standing before you is a semi-decayed man. His eyes quickly dart from side to side, watching you. His long tongue flashes out with a hissing noise. His teeth and nails are sharp, and he doesn't seem to be afraid of your weapon. He is a ghoul. Ghoul, 8/7. His ability to paralyze you if he scores 4 separate wounds on you during the battle, so beware. If you defeat him, turn to 390. If he kills or paralyzes you, turn to 64. I'm guessing 64 is just you lose. I think he should be fine, though. I may use some luck points on this guy, but we'll see. He is probably the toughest thing I've fought so far. Although, he's alone, and not in a group of 5 like I fought earlier, so... He can paralyze me, but he has to hit me 4 times, which is... It's not gonna happen. Alright. He gets a 4 plus 8, which is 12, which means he can't hit me. But I'll roll anyway with a 7 plus 12 is 19. Which means we do 2 damage to him. It doesn't go down to 2, it goes down by 2. There we go. Round 2. He rolls an 8, and an 8 is a 16. It's definitely possible for me to get hurt here. But I don't, because I got an 8, which is 20. Now, the question is, if I want to use a luck point here, if I win, to kill him outright. He rolls a 5, which is a 13, which means I can't miss, but I roll an 8 anyway. So the question is, if I don't think I want to spend another luck point. It made me use a luck point to dodge his attack, so I don't think I want to do that. I want to try, if I can, to just get out, kill him. Rolls a 9 on the next one, which is a 17 for him. It's definitely possible for me to get hurt here. But I rolled a 10, which gives me 22. So that kills the ghoul. Absolutely wrecked. Alright. If you defeat him, go to 390. The ghoul twitches and dies at your feet. You search his body and find little of interest. A couple of earrings worth 1 gold between them. Okay, I'm gonna have to mark it. Maybe I find little of interest, dude. He has earrings. You may take these if you haven't already searched the first body. You do so and find... Oh, if you haven't already searched the first body, you do so and find... Oh, on him I didn't find. Okay, sorry. I probably shouldn't have read ahead. 2 earrings. 1 gold. Total. Ugh, I'm running into my other notes. Just say 1 gold. And then let's do that. Kind of blank that off. And then it says you find 5 gold on the next guy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up to 16 gold, which you may also take. You may also stop here, eat and rest and eat provisions. You can add 2 luck points for killing the ghoul. Now you may either press northwards or search the second body. I will definitely search the second body because that's what I was trying to search in the first place when the dude kicked me. Or tried to scratch me, I guess. What am I doing? Yeah, here we go. Get my luck point back. Perfect, perfect. Search the second body, which is 393, which are here. You search the pockets of the other body and find 8 gold pieces, a bottle of liquid, and an old parchment. You may take these items. To read the parchment, turn to 212. Bro. They're gonna get me. They're gonna get me. I'm so tempted to test the liquid. They know how I do roguelikes. Just drink everything and see if I die. Okay, let's deal with the gold first. 8 more gold. I'm gonna have to start keeping this numerically. I didn't know I was gonna get this much gold. Whoop. There we go. So currently I'm at 16. So I got, what did I get? 8? So I'm at, let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, that's 2, because I'm gonna have to take a nap, man. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So I'm at 24 gold now. A bottle of liquid. Bottle of liquid. And parchment. Okay, I'm gonna do this not stupidly and read the parchment first, assuming that has something to do with the liquid. So we're gonna go to 212. As much as I want to test the liquid, I think it's probably a bad idea in this situation. In a game I've been playing for 4 hours to just, you know, risk it to drink a potion. I've lost my number. I'm telling you, brain fog from COVID is no joke. Oh my god. What was it? Oh my god, where was I? Bro, I'm losing it. No. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me find this. Yeah. Where did... Let's see. Be 280. And then the body. Sorry, I completely lost my place. My brain's not working very well. I apologize for this taking forever. 275. Yeah. 230. This is why I've been marking down earlier where I was, because I knew I'm going to lose my place like this. It would be a lot easier, again, I know I said this earlier, but it would be a lot easier if I was, like, had it in my hand and could keep my place so I could, like, look at the page number and where I'm going to at the same time, but not a big deal. So that was 390. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. 393. There we go. It's 212. 212, like the temperature of boiling water. Okay. Says the obvious American. The parchment is well worn and almost illegible. It is a map of some sort headed the Maze of Zagor. You can make little sense of it, although a room to the north is marked Gur, and another to the east is marked Spul. You fold up the map and put it in your pocket. If you have not yet tested the liquid and wish to do so, turn to 390 or 369. We're testing the liquid. I'm gonna. This is where I die. So get ready for that. 369. I didn't say I wanted to swallow it. Nah, I knew that's what was gonna happen. But you know, if I was a normal person, maybe I'd pour it on something first and make sure it doesn't eat through it. 109. Oh, Lord. The liquid is smooth and watery. As you drink it, you begin to glow. You feel euphoric and a little drunk at the same time. Your confidence grows and your wariness disappears. The bottle contains holy water. Blessed by the overpriest of Kainlish Ma. It has restored your stamina almost to full strength. Increase your stamina to 2 points below your initial stamina if your stamina is already higher than this. Leave it as it is. You are strong enough. Add points to your current skill to take the total to 1 point under your initial skill. You may add 4 points for making such a lucky find. Bruh, I'm at max everything. I should have... When it said test it, I didn't know it meant drink the whole thing. Because as far as I can tell, it doesn't say I can keep this. If you, I've looked at the parchment. Yeah, no, it just says leave. The bottle can... Yeah, because it says, it doesn't say you can restore, it says it has restored, which means I've already drink it all. It doesn't say I have an extra, like, charge of it or anything like that, so, we'll just mark through that. And we'll map holy water. Okay. Yeah, let's continue to 212. Oh wait, I've already done that. Shoot. All right, well, whatever. We'll follow it back around. I think it was 109 it took me to after I drank the potion. Yeah, 109. 212. Okay, so it is this. No, 120. 120. I can't. There we go. You leave the chamber, walk down a short passage, and reach a staircase going up. Leave the chamber. Walk down a small passage and go up. Yeah. You arrive at the top of a passageway, turn to 197. There's only one way out, which is just back up the staircase I did. I don't think there was another door. You're at the top of the stairs. Passage turns sharply to the east. As you pause to get your bearings, you hear a creaking in the rock door, or in the rock behind you. You spin around in time to see a heavy portcullis drop the seal off the passage behind you. Your only way now is forward. You must either press forward, turn to 48. Huh. Okay, so right now I am on 197. I want to mark that down because I want to check at 280 and see if there's another door out that I missed. Turn to 311. Okay. What? Oh, it's 286, not 280. I'm just bad at reading my own handwriting. And it's a bad handwriting. At the bottom, leads into a large chamber. The chamber stinks. Breathe, search the bodies, tiptoe quietly through the room. Yeah, no. It says I leave. It doesn't say anything about another door. This artwork isn't it. So it's not. There's not a door over there. Yeah, it just says which of the, and we've looked at all three of the bodies. So I think we come back up here, right? And it says it turns east, which makes sense here. So I think I come around here, and then it drops a portcullis here, and I can't go back, which is fine, because I couldn't really go back anyway. Like, I don't think you can just turn around in this game, or in this book. You just have to keep following the numbers, so. Anyway, let's go back to 197. You may either press forward, turn to 48, or check the walls for secret passages. Turn to... I think I'm going to check for secret passages, just because... Why not? It gives me the opportunity. Oops. Went down too far. There we go. Yeah, it's like a DM being like, you want to check for secret rooms? And you'd be like, I don't think so, not today. No, you check for them. So we're going to 295. Oh, there we are. You find no secret passages. However, your explorations attract some sort of creature, and as you listen, you can hear something coming down the corridor towards you. To find out what sort of wandering monster you have come across, turn to 161. You must fight the creature, and if you defeat it, you may press on down the passageway by turning to 48. However, at section 161, you will not be told where to progress to, so write down 48 now so you know where to go. Okay. Bro, I promise you guys I have like 8 hours of music in this playlist. I don't know why I keep playing this song. It's not a bad song. it is driving me a little crazy. Let me playback random. Oh, it's because I have it on random instead of shuffle. That's my bad. It's just picking randomly from the playlist. Okay, I fixed it. Anyway, where was I? Right here. Turn to 161, and then when I defeat the creature, I go to 48. Okay. No, 161, not 61. Make sure you've noted the reference as instructed on the last page. You will return to that reference after dealing with the creature you are about to encounter. Your tappings and scrapings at the rock face as you search for secret doors and passages around through the dungeon corridors. Various creatures roam freely through the underworld, and your noises have attracted the attentions of one of the following monsters. Roll one die, consult the table below, and over to find out what has come to investigate. Fight the creature as normal. Wandering monsters never carry any treasure. If you defeat this monster, return to the reference you have noted. What should be a freaking troll? That would be insane. Although it still doesn't look that tough. I think it's weaker than the thing I just fought. Okay. Oh, it's 1d6. Okay. 4. It's a big rat. It's a big rat. Okay, let's do this. So, let's go back over here. Ooh, every time. Okay. Big rat has a skill of 5. That's not how you make a 5. Okay, and stamina 4. Big rat. Okay. Rat rolls first. Gets a 10 plus 5 for 15. I get 4. I almost got damaged by the big rat. That's 16, so I do 2 stamina damage to it. It gets a 9, which is 14. I get an 8, so 20, so that's fine. Big rat is dead. That's not a P. Okay. And then we go to 42. I'm pretty sure it's 42. 48! Look at me. You are in an east-west corridor. If you go east, you will turn... You are in an east-west... What? I mean, I guess. I'm here. Oh, okay. If you go east, you will turn a corner northwards to go this way too. I can't go west? There's a portcullis right here, dude. I guess I'll draw that. There's a portcullis like right there. And I'm in an east-west passage. And if I go, it turns this way, right? $391 to go that way, and then I guess 60 to go back that way. I'm gonna go 391 because I wouldn't just turn around because there's a portcullis right there. I'm pretty sure if I go to 60, it's gonna be like, yeah, you run into a portcullis. And if it doesn't, it's gonna confuse me even more. Was that 391? 391, was that right? Yeah. We're looking at the south end of a north-south corridor. Okay, yeah. Looking northwards, you see a passage coming off the east wall. Do you want to go up to the passage, check for secret passages as you walk northward, go south following a bend to the west? What the hell? It's so confusing, dude. Just the map, like, not necessarily, like... I'm just confused, like, if there's another door in this room. Because it didn't tell me there was another door here. So I came out and went this way, and I assume this is where the portcullis is, but, like, all these numbers are kind of referring to the same area, so it makes me think that maybe I got that wrong. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, but... So... There's a passage going east, and then... Why is my eraser? Anyway. Get rid of those numbers. I'm gonna need that area. Go up to the passage. It's gonna be 362 to continue forward and check for secret passages. 52 to go this way. Alright, well... I'm tempted to go, like I said, I like going laterally because everything seems to go north. But the 362 option offers me the chance to look for secret passages, which so far has not worked out at all, by the way. I've looked for secret passages like 3 times, and every time I haven't even rolled anything. It just said, nah, there's no secret passages, dog. So this time's gonna be different, obviously. Alright, 362 it is. Let's do it. Hey! Yeah! As you try the walls up the passage, a secret door opens up along the west wall. Like here? Oh my god, this is all so close together. I'm gonna say it's up here. Like past this. We'll just say it's here. 177. Cool, so we got an actual secret passage. It didn't have to roll anything, which is interesting. Seems like it would like make you roll a luck check. You're standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. Okay, fine. To the south, the passage... The west wall, you find a secret door. Go through this. To go through this, turn to 175. Okay, I'm gonna just change this to... So, 175 instead. Okay. 1 second. You're standing in a narrow corridor. Behind you is a secret door to the east. Ahead of you is a crossroads. To go through the door... Oh. I was like, to go through the... I just went through the door. Yeah. If I go back... To go back through the door, I can go back to 177. To walk to the crossroads, go to 267. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do, actually. So I'm gonna pull this further up a little bit. We're gonna put the east passage here. And we're gonna move the door up a little bit. And then we're gonna get rid of the rest of it. Yeah, sounds getting intense. If you're curious, by the way, about any of the music that you're listening to, it's all copyright free, except for the OST for Deep Rock Galactic. But you can buy that on Amazon. Or, not Amazon, on Steam. The other two are from No Copyright Sounds, and the ones you're listening to right now are from... Well, the one you're listening to right now is from No Copyright Sounds, but the other one's from a lot of the like synthwave stuff. That's all White Bat. It is great. You can find it on Bandcamp. Anyway, or not Bandcamp, SoundCloud. Anyway, we're gonna go through this corridor, I think, because it comes off this way, and it says it's a crossroad, right? Which is funny, because if it's a crossroad, that doesn't make a lot of sense about it. We'll see. We'll see about that. To walk to the crossroads, 267. So 260. 267? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go to the crossroads, so 267. I feel like I've been all over this book, so I don't know, like, it's hard to tell, like, how far into it I am, because I'm somewhat tempted to, like, finish this book out, but I, at the same time, somehow feel like I have just started, and also that I'm near the end, so I honestly do not know. Oh my god. I might just need a new spot. Oh, let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll say that's the secret door, yeah? And then just so it doesn't keep running into stuff, I'm just trying to from that secret door. Oh god. Yeah, so that secret door just goes straight into a crossroads. That way we're not running into stuff. I think it's gonna be a little easier this way. And I'll mark where, like, where this connects back to the main map. It's hard to map and keep everything, like, kind of in place, especially if you don't have, like, a grid or anything. I know I keep talking about it, but 2D6 Dungeons does a great job at that. Like, it's basically a mapping game, but it's pretty similar to this, honestly. So if you're interested in, like, a solo game but don't really want to do, like, an old, like, book like this and want to actually map stuff like yourself, yeah, pick up 2D6 Dungeons. It's on Drive-Thru RPG. Okay, so to go. What this one is? What did this one is? West here, and then south. 246. 3. And then north is 312. Going back to, like, my thing before, I like to, in this game so far, I'm really liking moving laterally because it seems to help with exploration and, like, finding everything. But south is even better because everything seems to be going north. So, I'm going to take 246. Where's that at? Before I read it, though, I do want to keep myself somewhat organized here. So what I'm gonna do is draw like a arrow. Not that connects like that. There we go, so we know where those connect, and then let's see here. And then this will circle it back around to here. There we go. That'll do the trick for now. So I went to 246. You set off south along a cobbled passageway. It swings west. Okay. So it swings west. Then south. Okay. Then west again. Sick. Sure glad I did that in multiple strokes instead of just reading the whole thing at one time. And then it turns into a three-way junction, which three-way junctions like this, right? North is 329. Oh, it doesn't split off like that. Okay. So this continues like this. And this goes like that. Gotcha. North is 329. West is 1. Bro, this isn't even west. I'm tripping. Remember when I said I wish I could do that with one stroke instead? Suppose I get to now. Alright. So it goes north and continues west. 29 goes north. There we go. And then that's west is 180. And then back east is 70. I like that it actually lets you turn around in these locations. Like some of the other locations, it just doesn't say anything about going back the other way. So I assume you can't, because if you're going from number to number, it doesn't give you a number to go back to. So, I think I'll continue west, I guess. 180. Passageway goes west, then south again. Okay. Bruh. I have it actually. That's funny. I had it on random, so I put that song back in the in the queue again. Alright, it should be fine now. Okay, what was I doing? Let's see, 180, passage goes west, then south. Who built this? You had me on a perfect grid before, now you're like, nah, just wibble these things around. Finally, you come to a stop at a dead end. You may return to the three-way junction and go east, or you may investigate the dead end. Bro, last time I investigated a dead end, it didn't do anything. Uh, 22, and then if I want to go back this way, it's 329. Yeah, we'll investigate the dead end first. 22? She's gonna be like, nah. You poke around looking for signs of secret doors, but can find none. You pause to ponder your situation. and a small jet of gas hisses from the ceiling. You cough and choke to clear your lungs, but collapse to your knees. Your head spins and you flop to the floor in an unconscious heap. When you come to, you look around in an unfamiliar place. Cool. Cool. So I guess we'll just start a new area. Alright. Turn to 4. You find yourself in a north-south corridor. Alright. To the north, the passage turns east some meters ahead. Okay. Sure. And then it just goes south. Okay. That's fine. So, north is 46. And 332 is south. Well, I'm sticking with the classic. We're going south. Although, no, I did say, I was going to say that's because it does go east, not technically north, but I did say that I like south better than laterally anyway. So, 332. You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of the east... What the hell? You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of an east-west passage. Huh? Blocking the east end of the east... What the heck? I'm guessing it comes, like, down like this. If I'm understanding this right, it comes like this. Right? And there's a door here that's blocking an east-west passage. I think that's right? I guess? Because... to go through the door... looking westwards, the passage turns to... What? Hold on. Let me go back to 4 real quick. Find yourself in a north-south passage, a corridor. To the north, the passage turns east. To investigate, we go to 46. To the south... Oh! I didn't see that part. Okay. I did not read that correctly. Essentially, it just does this. You're in a north... They both go east, right? This one has a door that continues on like that. That makes sense. So they're both already going east. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. So you're at a door. We're at a door blocking the east end of an east-west passage. To go through the door, turn to 329. Looking westwards, the passage turns to the north. Gotcha. Okay, so I can go back the way I came, or I can go through the door. I'm gonna go through the door, obviously. I don't know how that looks. So that's 329. It's right here. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north... What? Hold up. East-west... Blocking the east end of an east-west passage. To go through the door, go to 329. If I go to 329, it says... You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passage. I assume what happens... Okay. I assume this is what happens, right? So, there's another corridor, like, here, right? This... Yeah. So, that this runs into. And it says I'm finding myself in the middle of a north-south passage. Right. There is a door in the western wall, or the western wall of the passage, which is where I just came from. So here. Opposite the door is a passage going off eastwards. So here. With no door. Okay. This is just explaining this map very weirdly at this point. Passage going off eastwards. To the north, you can see a door some meters ahead. Okay. So up here, there's a door. Right. To the south, you can see a junction. Like a T-junction? We'll see. I don't know what this side looks like yet. So we'll just... I don't know if it goes off or it's blocked, but... Well, I guess it doesn't have to be like that either. It's just some sort of junction. So... Wait, what? Oh, I went to the wrong thing. Got you. Sorry about that. I don't know why I was reading 329. Okay. Need something with the pressure sensitive. Where'd my mechanical pencil go? There it is. So this ends here, right? With a door. You find yourself at a door blocking the east end of the east-west passage. Go through the door. Turn it. Wait, what? No, I was right. This just takes you back. Oh, I see what I did. Never mind. Yeah, I'm still confused. It was just very close, so I got confused there. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passageway. And the door to the... Right. Why would I go west, though? That just takes me back where I came from. Huh. Okay, well, I'm gonna label these real quick. So if I go back west, it's 157. I assume this is right. I just don't love how it's explained. 392 if I go up. 299 if I go east, and then 238 if I go south. I know I say that typically I want to go not north if I can, but I also prioritize doors. And that's the only door I haven't been through. I mean, there's a door in the west wall, but I just came from that, so assuming east end of an east-west passage, go through the doors. Looking westwards, the passage turns to... I'm an idiot. Okay. That makes more sense now. I wonder if I can fix that without... Let's see. Find yourself at a door blocking east-west passage. Go through the door, turn blah, blah. Looking westwards, the passage turns to the north. No, I was right, because if you go westwards, it turns to the north, which is the... Yeah. I think I'm just tripping. Alright. There's a door here. I just don't love how this was written. But we're gonna go through 392, so 392. You are in a north-south corridor. You may go northwards towards the large wooden door, or south. Oh, I see why it does that, though. They wrote this confusingly because you can approach it from multiple angles, and they wanted to have just one. They say you're here, and there's all this stuff. But because I came from it this way, it just was very confusing to read. Because it acted like I didn't just come through a door. I don't know. Anyway. So I want to go, 206 is where the door goes. You enter a large square room. In the center of the room is a gray-haired old man sitting at a desk. His desk is covered in papers and parchments of various sorts, and he holds a long quilled pen. He is surrounded by books, thousands of them line the shelves around the walls, from floor to ceiling. As you enter, he looks up at you. Will he recognize you? If you have been in this room before, turn to 284. If not, turn to 341. Okay. Make a little room here. Oh, man. 341. What did I say? 341? The old man glares at you as you enter the room. You may either apologize, explain that you lost your way, and leave through either the door in the west. Okay, so he has a door over here. Or south walls, or alternatively, you may try to talk to the old man. If you want to talk to them, you can either be pleasant, turn to 222, or you can demand that he answers your question. I'm gonna be pleasant. I'm not gonna be like, sorry. I mean, I did lose my way, but I'm gonna be like, hey, what's up? You seem reasonable. You got like books and stuff. You're just like writing a manuscript or something. Yeah, I'll go to 220. He is enraged by your pleasantries. He waves his hand in the air, mumbles a few strange syllables, and then points at you. You feel your... God damn it. Excuse me. You feel your head spinning and pass out. You awaken in a dead-end passage. Turn to 171. Oh my god. This keeps happening, dude. I don't know where anything is. You are standing in the north end of a short north-south passage. You are at a dead end. To investigate the wall... Alright. So, let's see. So that's my dead end. You're at a dead end. To investigate the wall, it's 337. To go southwards, it's 187. You know we're investigating the wall. We always investigate the walls. 337, even though it's north. You find no secret passages, but as you press the walls, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. God damn it. No, I can't. I'm never gonna be able to map this. Alright. I passed out again. You find no secret passages, but as you press the button, you hear a click. You feel dizzy and slump to the ground. When you come to, the surroundings look strange. Go to 267. This is as much of that as I got mapped out. Great. Before I passed out again. Oh god, 267. Is 267 one of the ones I've already passed out in? Can't be that many, right? You stand at a crossroads. I was just saying if it lined up with any of these numbers. I feel like that's kind of cheaty, so I'm not going to do that. But the fact that it says you now stand at a crossroads instead of you wake up at a crossroads makes me think that this is like a generic option, which means it's probably mappable somewhere else as well. So to go north, you need 312. To go south, it's 246. To go west, it is 79. I mean, I guess that's part of like getting your bearings and stuff. I would probably know where I am, I guess. Because these numbers sound familiar for some reason, and I'm not sure why. 312. Oh, it's this one. It's this one right here. Except that I got east and west mixed up last time, I think. I did, yeah, I did. I drew it correctly, I just have these numbers mixed up, right? So, let me fix that here. Yeah, I thought those numbers seemed familiar, so... I need to zoom in, god, that was terrible. And then what was the other number? Was it 349? Yeah, 349. Okay. Since that's the case, I'm gonna get rid of this entirely because I don't need that. Now I could just do that all again and go see the old man again. He did not like my pleasantries though. I'll tell you what I am gonna do instead, though. I will take the same direction. We're gonna go to 246 down here, and then we're gonna go to 329. This is actually the first time mapping this has been very useful. Well, it's been useful anyway, but this is the first time it's been useful in this sense, where I don't have to go back through the numbers because I know where I am and can see how it's labeled. So I'm going from 246 down here, and then we're going to take 329. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passage. Suspicious. because there's another north-south passage I just found myself in the middle of a second ago. Anyway, let's just read it first, because yeah, it is difficult. You set off and find yourself in the middle of a north-south passage. There's a door in the western wall. The opposite door, okay. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, interesting. So that just fits in here, huh? Yeah. So this... Pencil back. So... This... goes... here. Yeah. And when I passed out here, at this dead end, I got transported to here, and I ended up following this down, right? Ended up following this here, and went into the, like, the old man thing. So I'm here. If I go straight forward, I can go see the old man again. Frig it, we're doing it. 392, and then 206 is the old man. Yep. Will he recognize you if you've been in this room before? Go to 284. He's gonna, like, kill me. You again, says the Maze Master, obviously annoyed at being disturbed. You are disturbing my concentration. Be off with you. As you begin to explain that you only returned by mistake, but as you open your mouth, an icy glare from the old man silences you. You decide to leave him to it. To leave by the west door, turn to 46. To leave by the south door, turn to 392. We're... Ah! So this okay. Hey, we're starting to connect stuff now. This goes right here. And the reason I know that is because it says turn to 46. Well, I guess it doesn't have to be, but I'm gonna line it up because there's something between these two, but they connect together. You see what I'm saying? Because this is 46. If I went up, it would have been 46. If I go this way, it would be 46. So we'll see what that is. And also, his name's the Maze Master. I did not miss that. So this is going to be real fun. You were standing in a short east-west passage with a door blocking the way to the east, which is into the room. To the west, the passage turns southward after several meters to go around this bend, go to 4. So I was correct. It does just connect here. Right. I want to know where the hell this is, because this was actually hilarious. Excuse my jumping around there. Just curious. Okay, so that is completely blocked off. Since I know where I am, I'm gonna go down here, right? This way. And then since I know where this goes, I'm just gonna follow 299? 299? I don't know, I need to look at that again, I guess. Let's see. So that's 206 is... Let's see, 329 will get me there. Oop. Yeah, 299. Okay, cool. Which should be right up here. Passageways, good lord, I can't speak. The passageway runs east for several meters and then runs north. You walk a long way northward. You check for secret passages along the way, or simply proceed northwards. Okay. So it comes out here, right? And then turns north for a long time, it says. It's probably a little too much, but that's fine. Let's see. Secret. Crits. What is happening to my handwriting? Good lord. Crits is 260. No secrets is 359. Not that we're ever going to use 350. Well, I guess if we come back through here, we probably won't. But the first time, we're definitely looking for secrets. Oh god. Right as I was about to read it. There we go. You find no secret. I'm annoyed. Every time, dude. I either find nothing, or I just get hit with, like, sleep gas. If you're going north, turn to 359. Okay. So, there's... Alright, whatever. $350. Oop. Too far? You're at a crossroads. What the heck? Huh? Oh, it's a different crossroad. It's a different crossroad. We're good. I thought it was the same crossroads again because it just said you're at a crossroads the same way it did before, and I was like, how does that fit? But no, we're good. We're good. It's like, doesn't it fit at all? Because that's down here. Alright. Yeah, I've got enough room. I can just continue the map over here. Okay. So, I'm at a crossroads. We'll draw that out real quick. Perfect. Well, definitely not perfect, but that's fine. 190 is north. South is 94. East is 90. Wait, no. East is 121. And then west is 385. Now, here's the question. Do I want to go east or west? Since there's stuff that I've seen before to the east, and I want to try to, like, make that loop if I can, just so I know more of, like, how the map fits together, I think I'm going to go to 385. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Excuse me? Sorry, I just saw the words winged gremlin, and I was like, alright. 385. You travel westwards for several paces, and the passage turns north. Alright, so it just turns north over here. I might, in my own time, like, remap this, just so I can, like... If I don't finish it, maybe I'll remap it so I have a better, like, map to go off next time. We'll see. You travel westward for several paces, and then the passage turns north. Some way up, you reach a junction. You may go south. Turn to 114 or west. Huh? How does a passage traveling north let me go either south or west? That doesn't make any sense. Passage turns to the north. Some way up, you reach a junction. You may go south. To the north, there is a end shortly at a dead end. And I can go west. I guess it goes like this, is how I understand it. Like, it comes up here. I can go off this way, or it comes up and then cuts off. Like this? I guess. I guess that makes sense. So if I want to go up, it's 398 to go here. No. To go there, and then to go this way is 398, and then south is 114 to go back, and then west is 297. I swear I've seen 297 before. But I'm not turning around. I mean, what I'm actually gonna do is go for this end spot here. But I want to see if 297 is somewhere else. Well, it's 299. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. I just want to make sure none of this is 297. None of that is 187. Okay, no. I think I'm just tripping again. Okay, so we're gonna go with 398, which should be right at the end of the book. Whoop. Not that far. 398. You feel around on the rock face at the end of the passage. One rock comes free and reveals a small knob with a handle on the end. Will you push it? Ooh. Ooh. We'll say secret. Oh, will you push it or pull it? Push is... I thought I was saying if you will you push it or turn around? But no, I had to push it or pull it. So, push is 364. Let's see. You feel around the rock face. One rock comes free and reveals a small knob with a handle on the end. You would push it, right? Because the only thing that's revealed is a knob. Well, no, if there's a knob... Why would you need a knob to push on? You could just push on it itself. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna go for 12. I think I'm gonna push on it, or pull on it. Because if there's a knob... Yeah, because I guess if it's a flat wall, right? I'm trying to think of this logically. Because if it's a flat wall, right? And it needs to be pulled... Yeah. There's no way to do it from the flat wall. So you pull out a stone or whatever. Why you can't just use that stone as the knob, I don't know. But let's just assume that you can. So you've got a stone covering up the knob, and all the cracks for the door are hidden, right? So then you pull and you can open it. Whereas if it just needed to be pushed, you wouldn't have a knob. You might have... Yeah, you wouldn't have a knob. You just have it be able to be pushed open, right? Unless it has a latching... Okay, this is too much. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling it. I'm pulling the door. If it's just like nothing happens, do you want to push it instead? I'm gonna lose my mind. As you pull a knob, a deafening clang noise rings through the passageway. You frantically push the knob back to stop the alarm, but it has already had its effect. Great. Good. Great. Okay. It's just an alarm knob. You frantically push the knob back to stop the alarm, but it has already had its effect. You can hear footsteps coming down the closer down the corridor. Turn to 161 to find out what you've attracted. Note down the number 12. So you may return to the section after fighting. When you have defeated this creature, you may either return to the junction or you may push the knob. Alright. Okay, cool. So we're going to 161 to find something to fight again. 161. There it is. Roll d6. We got a... Hey, we're fighting another big rat. So, 5, 4, big rat 2.0. Okay, rat rolls first. Oops, sorry about that. Rat rolls first. Gets a 3, so they got an 8. There's no way for me to lose. I got a 10, which gets me a 22. There you go. A rat gets a 7, which is 12. I get a 9, which is... I don't know, I can't do math anymore. 21. Which kills the rat. Rip. Big rat 2.0. Okay, back to 12. Which is just gonna send me to... You either return to the junction or push the knob. Also, I like that the alarm went off and a big rat came out. It was like, what are you doing? I like it. I like the fact, like, I like the thought even better that, like, a goblin was like, somebody set off an alarm, we better send the rat in. Anyway, 364. You push the knob, a small... You mother... Okay. I can get rid of this. Sorry, I'll finish reading that in just a second. Just getting rid of superfluous markings I don't need. Where'd it go? You push the knob, a small doorway slides open. You can either ignore it and return to the junction. Good, that'd be... hilarious. Or climb through. You must make your decision quickly as the door shuts of its own accord in a minute's time. Interesting. Interesting flavor. Like, I'm looking at this from a sort of a game design perspective too. That's interesting wording. Like, it's just flavor, right? Because, I mean... I guess it's here forever. Like, what? It doesn't do anything saying it shuts in a minute's time, but it is evocative. I do appreciate that. So what was it? It was 373 or 256. Okay, 373. 373. Okay, I looked at this wrong. Yeah. 373. You're at a south end of a north-south passage way at a dead end. Go northwards to reach a crossroad. If you go northwards to reach a crossroads, turn to 85. You literally give no other option, so why do you say if? Whatever. I've got a... It says you're at the end of a north-south passage. Interesting. Interesting. Turn to 85. I'm gonna make a mark here where the secret room door door is as well. That way I can continue and don't have to erase all the words. Okay. So let's see here. What number is that on again? 373. So it's a north-south passage that I'm at the end of. And then northwards is 85. Okay, we can do that. You're at a crossroads. Wait, it did say I was coming up to a crossroads. Okay, that's fine. Okay. To go north is 106. South is 373. East is 318. And west is 59. Alright, so this is here. I think I'm going to go this way because it could connect back to this passageway, right? Like, this is... It's definitely possible that these connect through a room or through a junction or something, so it'll help me piece the map together. So we're going to go 318. I really didn't realize this was so much of a mapping game. I do enjoy these kind of games, like these sort of mapping. Like I said, 2D6 Dungeon, which I've been playing a little bit recently, is very similar in that you draw a map. In fact, it's more central to the conceit of the game, but there is a lot of mapping in this that I didn't necessarily expect. So this comes to a dead end. So this is a dead end, which lets me search with 228, or if I want to go back that way, it is 85. Okay, that looks like 83. 228, we'll search. This is a lot longer than I expected it to be, I'm gonna be honest. I expected this to take like maybe 4 hours, but I mean, I'm also doing like streaming stuff and taking care of that and making sure everything's working correct or whatever, but still, this is taking longer than I thought. We've been going for a little over 5 hours. 220, what did I say, 228? Is that scrolling down the whole time? Alright. You find no secret passage. You are careful not to make too much noise in case to attract any wandering creatures. You stop and listen, but cannot hear anything. You return to the crossroads. Okay. Nope. We go back to 85, and I guess we'll go... So that didn't connect anything. Again, we're going to continue moving laterally, so we're going to go to 59. Scroll this over a little. Oh god. Well. We'll deal with that. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. We'll deal with that when we get there. Okay, 59. You walk westwards for some time, then north around a particular bend that hairpins straight. What? You walk westward for some time? So my understanding is it says you walk westward for some time. right? Then you round up then north. So it goes north. And then around a peculiar hairbend that heads straight around to the south. So a passage that just does this, huh? Okay. You eventually wind up at a three-way junction, turn to 150. Three-way junction. Well, I'm not going to draw it yet, because it could be a T-junction or I guess also a T-junction, but in the other direction. 150. You were at a three-way junction. I can go north, south, or east, huh? Okay. Well, I'm going to pull this down a little further then. And we'll go like that. Okay. South is 133. East is 297. And then to go back north, it's 222. Okay. I think I'm gonna go 297. Okay, you're at an east-west corridor with a T-junction at both. Oh, no, that makes sense. That does make sense. Although, I really should have moved that further down if it's going to have another T-junction, huh? Just going to move it down here for now. This is... Okay. This map's getting unwieldy. I'm looking forward to redrawing it later. Okay, so it says it goes east. I didn't even put this in a better spot, man. Let's see, because it says there's another T-junction here. I don't know. Let's see. To go westwards, turn to 150. To go eastwards, turn to... Let me... Oh my god. I told you everything getting unwieldy. Good lord. Okay, we'll continue on here. To go westwards. Ugh. Do it like this. Okay, we'll go to 256. Can you guys even... Yeah, you can see where I'm going. 256. You're at a junction where you may go north. Yeah. 398. Oh, that's a number I've definitely seen before. Although this passage ends shortly in a dead end, you may go west, which is Turn to 2... turn to 297. Gotcha. Because that's just in the middle of that corridor, so you can figure out which way you want to go. And then... you may go south, which is 114. I've definitely seen 198 somewhere, or, sorry, 398. Because I remember thinking it was very close to the end of the book. I have to figure out where that is to be able to... I mean, there's 397, but... Ooh. Let's see here. 385... Is it over here? Interesting, because I definitely have been to 398. I've definitely read 398. I don't remember what it said, but I know I've seen it. Ah, it's this right here. It's these. So this is connected to this guy, which I suppose makes sense. Oh! This is this. Yeah. Okay, that's actually kind of nice, because then I can... Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So 190 or 297 goes from here to here. Let's see. I'm not really making this readable for you guys. I apologize, but I'm gonna redraw it later, and then maybe I'll post it on Twitter or something. Yeah, because this is also here. And this, the 398, is what leads to this, which I've already been there. So I don't need to do that again. But if I go down 114, I know where I know it goes here. Down into this corridor, yeah? I don't know if you guys can see that. I think I'm too far over. But I know 114, because I'm right here currently. So I can choose up or down. If I go up, it takes me into this little alcove, which takes me back into the secret room, which goes all around or whatever. 114 takes me down into this crossroad again, which I can try to connect to. Alternatively, I can go back and continue down this way, 133. I don't know that I want to do that yet. Well, I did say I like going south more than I like going north or laterally. Although it's pretty close on south and lateral, so... I need to figure out where the hell this was. It's like a passageway I just passed out in. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back down this passageway here and go down 133. I think that's my best bet right now. You enter a north-south corridor, yeah, which ends in a dead end. All right. You look around the rock face for signs of anything interesting, then suddenly the rock breaks loose ahead of you and lands on your head. Although the blow is not particularly hard, you find you are feeling dizzy. You fight to remain conscious, but are unable to do so. You slump to the ground. When you open your eyes, you are at a junction. Turn to 52. Great. Hey, I keep getting knocked out. It just like drug around. All right, cool. Ouch. So turn to, what did it say? Turn to 52? Gotta be coming up on the near the end of this book, because I feel like I've read most of these. Like, everything's starting to, like, kind of piece together. You're standing at a T-junction where a passage to the east comes off a north-south corridor. Or a passage to the east comes off... Okay. Like this. Where it goes like this. North-south goes east. Interesting. So I can go south to turn into 391 if I want to check for secret passages. Let's see. I'm just seeing if that connects anywhere else, which we'll see later. I'm just gonna start drawing it up here. So it's like this. Yeah, like that. Okay, to go south. 391. And then I'll do it like this. 391, and then secrets is 362. Oh, I should have done it. Okay, that's fine. And then if I want to go north, it's 354. Secrets north is 234. And then if I want to go east, I'm not allowed to check for I'm not allowed to check for secrets if I go east. But that's 291. So again, my hierarchy for where I want to go is like south, lateral, and then north, because everything's going deeper into the mountain. So I'm gonna check for secrets going south. So I'm gonna go to 362. The song is extremely quiet. I'm gonna... There we go. Let's go to a different song. 362. Okay. As you try the walls of the passage, a secret door opens up along the west wall. Turn to one. Ooh. As you try the walls up the passage. Wait, what do you mean up the passage? Did I do this wrong? I'm gonna have to go back. Although I don't remember what. I think it was 52, 50, something. Yeah. No, I was right. Okay, that's fine. I just don't know why I said checking up the wall. I'm very nervous about making this map incorrectly and getting myself super confused, so I'm trying to be somewhat careful, although because I keep getting knocked out, it's in bits. Okay, you try the wall, and along the west wall, okay, so like here, there's a door. Turn to 177. I feel like I've seen 177 already. Am I tripping again? Okay, well, I guess we'll see when we turn to it. Let's see. Oops, too far. Okay, you're standing in a north-south passage. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52. What? You're standing in a north-south... Bruh. What? You're standing in a north-south... I'm aware. Oh, you know what? I think this is... Let's see. Let me just read it real quick. To investigate, you can see a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52. The south, the passage turns westward. You may go to the southern end of the passage by turning to 191 or 391. The west wall in front of you is a secret door. To go through this. Okay. So... I don't know why I keep writing the numbers like that. Right in the way. So it comes out like this. I'm confused how this works, because it says I'm standing in the middle of a... Or I'm standing in a north-south passage, which I was already in. To the north, you can see a passage off to the east. Okay, that makes sense. You may go to the southern end of the passage by turn... Okay, so... Gotcha. I didn't actually go through the door to get to... Okay, got it. And I sort of understand. Okay. So this is 170... Good lord. Okay. 177. And what... I believe what it means is I'm standing here still, right? So it's saying I have a passage off to the east. To investigate, turn to 52, which I think is just going to bring me back up here, which is where I was before. May go to the southern end of the passage by going... Okay. So that's 391 that way. And the west wall in front of you, the secret door to go through this is 175. Which again, I'm pretty sure I did this earlier. I'm gonna have to look again because I think I did 177 and then marked it back down to 175 when I figured out that it was... That's how I had to get through it. That's somewhere. Hold on, let me find this. Because I'm pretty certain. Ah, there it is. It's up here. It's right here. So it's like... Oh, right, and then I drew another part off. So it's right here. It's actually right... It's this. Like if I go through the secret door anyway, it's this. It takes me back to this area. Because the place I currently am is right here. I'm currently right there. So that's this. Yeah. Oh man. This is like indecipherable. Oh man, I feel like I'm really close, but close to the end of this. But I am getting pretty tired. My voice is starting to give out. Like I said, I'm still coming off COVID, so I'm trying to take care of myself right now. So I don't want to go too long. I've been going for about 5.5 hours. So yeah, I think we'll call it there for this part. I should probably mark where I am, what number I'm at. Yeah, 177. Okay, so I'll keep that, and I'll probably work on this map. Maybe we'll finish it off tomorrow. I could maybe set up a hand cam before then. I don't know. I don't know if I'll get all that fixed or if we'll just do that for the second one, because I feel like we're really close to the end. Let me switch over to a different scene here. There we go. Yeah, I feel like we're really close to the end. Sorry, I'm just switching my category back to just talking real quick. Or just chatting, rather. Cool. Now that that's updated. Yeah, so I really enjoyed this book. It's really fun. We're not getting into like the interesting like enemy design and stuff yet. I don't think that that we talked about as far as inspiring FromSoft. This series definitely it's been stated by like Miyazaki, I think, that this book series heavily inspired like Dark Souls and Elden Ring. This book series, but being the first one, it has some interesting stuff, but it's pretty tropey so far, and not a lot of like unique stuff. But it's the very first one. It was written in 82 or whatever. It was published in 1982. But it's for a 40-year-old book / game. It's a lot of fun. Like I think it was pretty well designed so far. But yeah, I'm gonna work on this map and get it into a more reasonable state, so it'll be useful later. Yeah, and we'll see what goes on from there. But yeah, thank you guys if you are here. Thanks for coming by. I do appreciate it. I just wanted to, like at the end, I wanted to kind of go over one more time what the deal with this channel is, especially since this didn't really feature what my I don't want to say my main goal, because I do want to do some variety stuff, but a big goal of mine is to, you know, develop some skills as far as artwork is concerned, and I want to learn how to like 3D model and rig, and eventually create my own YouTube or VTuber model and everything, because I really want to like show people what it takes from the ground up as someone that's doesn't have a creative background. I'm not an artist or anything like that, and rigs and modeling and stuff and rigging is extremely expensive, or is said to be, and I want to see how easy or hard it is to get into that, do it myself. So that's the whole idea behind Scratch. Yeah, so I wanted to, like I said, I'm gonna do a video. I think I'm gonna do a YouTube video. I'll be posting up about like all the stuff I've used, the artwork, the backgrounds, everything I've used to create things so far. Because I want to go step by step. I want to take you guys along all the way, and I want people to be able to go back and see where it started and how far it's come. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. If you're interested in what I'm currently using, I'll give you just the basic programs, the things I've used recently. I've used Canva a lot. Is very easy to get into. So far I've spent no money at all on this stream. Not to get too far into it, but I moved a while back and lost access to like most of my property, so I'm actually not even using my old PC or anything like that. I'm using a shared PC even. So like, yeah, like I I want you guys to know how humble in the beginnings this is, because I want to see where it goes, and I want people to be inspired by, like, you know, I think the background and stuff looks pretty decent, and like it's somewhat visually striking. It could be a lot better, but considering I spent maybe a week or two just like basically messing around with stuff, I think it goes to show that if you take your time and learn stuff, like you could make some amazing things out of just free things. Like back to what I was saying is, like, I've been using Canva to do a lot of background stuff. So I've been using the free version of Canva. I haven't used any premium assets from Canva, just the free stuff. I used a creator called char.me, I believe, or char.su. One of those two. Don't maybe Google it before you type it in. But I'll post it on like Twitter and below later. I need to update that stuff, but I use that to create my PNG tuber avatar. I guess it's not really a model, so I guess you could say avatar. Along with that, I'm using a thing called PNG Tuber Maker, which does not actually let you make the PNG tuber, but it is a program similar to like VTuber Studio, if anybody's familiar with that. That lets you do live like PNG stuff instead of the modeling. Beyond that, I'm learning how to use Krita a little bit. So I did a little bit of editing with that, and I am because this is from scratch. I don't know exactly what I want to do with this character and everything. I don't know if this is the final look. I don't know exactly. I don't really know anything. I think it's going to evolve over time. So I want to be very upfront that I am using a voice changer. I know that's a big joke in the VTuber space, especially with like a lot of female VTubers get haha voice changer, whatever. I don't know. Like I said, I think like I said earlier, I think VTubing and by extension PNG tubing or streaming in general is a opportunity to explore like other aspects of yourself. So I don't feel like it's what's the word, untruthful or anything. That's why I want to be very upfront the kind of stuff that I'm using. But I don't know if I'll always use a voice changer or what. I went back and forth if I even wanted to do like if you're familiar with Zentrea, using text to speech to text, or no, speech to text to speech. Yeah, the other way around. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do. I settled on this. I don't know if it'll change in the future. Maybe I'll turn the voice changer off. Maybe I'll change the voice. Maybe I'll go into something entirely different. I don't know. And hopefully those that stick around will give their opinions and things along the way. But yeah. I'll kind of organize all of these thoughts and probably place quote unquote frequently asked questions or just about section below with links to all of the programs I'm using and things like that. I'm also using OBS, but I didn't figure I needed to mention that since it's very well known. But if you happen to be viewing my stream and are unfamiliar and are curious how to start live streaming, look into OBS. Just straight up Google it and you'll find it. Anyway, yeah, so I think that's mostly gonna do it for the first stream here. I'll probably pop back tomorrow around the same time, around 8 or 8:30 Central, or was it 9:30 Eastern? for 6:30 Pacific. Yeah, that's right. So if you're interested in seeing the conclusion of this little thing here, and maybe getting in some art. Sorry, the conclusion of Fighting Fantasy Book 1, to be clear. And are interested in maybe seeing the beginnings of some artwork, or learning how to do some art. Or maybe I'll do some different games tomorrow. I don't know. I don't have a plan yet, but those are most of the things that I'm planning on doing as far as what's going to be happening on this channel. So once again, if you did stop by, and if you're still watching this especially, I really appreciate you coming in and checking it out. Hopefully you had fun. Feel free to drop a little follow. I'd appreciate it. It'll tell you when I go live. As you can see right behind me here, you can find all my other socials. Just VT from scratch. And yeah, head on over to YouTube as well if you're interested, because I'm gonna be posting hopefully some edited videos over there. I don't know how long those will take to come out after the streams or whatever, but I'm also gonna be probably posting some stuff about like how I got to this point. So if that seems like something you're interested in and want to just follow along with the adventure, head on over there. Gonna start tweeting soon too, so if you're interested in that at all, go over to X. But other than that, I really appreciate everybody. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And yeah, thanks again for coming by. We'll see you all later.